In the heart of Paris, a city of grandeur, a young Louis Vuitton, with dreams larger than life, navigated the maze of streets. Homeless yet hopeful, he sought a future beyond the stars. Could this boy, armed with nothing but ambition, craft a legacy to outshine the very city that witnessed his humble beginnings? Early life and hardships. Louis Vuitton's tale begins in the small hamlet of Inchy, nestled in the Jura region of eastern France. Born into a family of modest means, his father toiled as a farmer and his mother crafted hats with care. Young Louis' life was ordinary, filled with the simple joys and sorrows of rural life, until the age of 10 when darkness fell upon his world. His beloved mother, the gentle milliner, took her last breath, leaving a void that no child should bear. His father, heart heavy with loss, soon brought home a new wife. But this stepmother was no bearer of warmth. Her presence was more like the chill of winter that swept through their home. The young boy, with a spirit too fierce for the confines of his small world, found himself at odds with his stepmother. Each day grew longer, each chore heavier, as if he were shouldering the weight of the mountains that surrounded him. The fire of ambition within him could not be doused by the cold streams of Inchy. And so, with a resolve as steadfast as the ancient oaks, Louis made a choice that would alter the course of his life. In the spring of 1835, at the tender age of 13, he bid farewell to the only life he knew. With Paris calling to him like a distant beacon of hope, he embarked on a journey that was as perilous as it was daring. For over 2 years, he traversed the land on foot, the distance stretching nearly 300 miles. He faced the harshness of the elements, the pangs of hunger, and the solitude of the road. Yet with each step, his determination grew stronger, his vision clearer. The City of Lights was not just a destination, it was the canvas upon which he would paint his future. Arrival in Paris. As Louis Vuitton set foot in Paris, the city was a whirlwind of innovation and change. The Industrial Revolution had transformed the landscape into a bustling metropolis, where steam engines roared and factories dotted the skyline. It was a place of new beginnings, and for Louis, it was the ground upon which he would build his dreams. The year was 1837, and at just 16, Louis arrived with a heart full of hope and pockets empty of coin. Paris, with its grand boulevards and elegant facades, was a stark contrast to the humble village he had left behind. Yet he was not daunted. The city's energy fueled his ambition, and he knew that this was where his future lay. Determined to make his mark, Louis sought work in the only trade he knew, craftsmanship. His journey led him to the workshop of Monsieur Marechal, a renowned boxmaker and packer. It was here, under the guidance of a master, that Louis honed his skills. With every box he crafted and every stitch he sewed, his reputation grew. The elite of Paris began to take notice of the young artisan whose hands could create wonders from wood and leather. In this city of dreams, Louis Vuitton found his calling. The lessons he learned and the connections he made would pave the way for a legacy that would not only carry his name, but also symbolize the pinnacle of luxury for centuries to come. Rise to prominence. In the bustling city of Paris, Louis Vuitton's reputation as a master boxmaker began to take shape. His dedication to the craft caught the eyes of the city's elite, who sought not just any boxmaker, but one whose work would stand out as a testament to their status. Vuitton's boxes were not mere containers. They were masterpieces of design and function, protecting their contents with elegance and style. His skill and attention to detail led to a pivotal moment in his career, an appointment that would change everything. Empress Eugénie, wife of Napoleon I, chose Louis as her personal boxmaker and packer. It was a role of immense prestige, as he was tasked with packing the most beautiful clothes in an exquisite way. This position was more than a job. It was an endorsement from the highest echelons of society. Working for the Empress opened doors that few could dream of. Louis found himself in the company of royalty and nobility, his name whispered in the halls of palaces and mansions. The trust placed in him by the Empress was a clear signal to all. Louis Vuitton was the best in his field. His clientele expanded, and with each commission, his fame grew. The young man who had once walked the streets of Paris with nothing but ambition now carried the whispers of his name across the city and beyond. It was the beginning of a legacy that would not only carry his name, but would become a symbol of luxury for generations to come. Founding of Louis Vuitton. The year was 1854, a time of change and opportunity. Louis Vuitton, now a man of vision and skill, decided it was time to step out from the shadows of apprenticeship and into the light of entrepreneurship. With the confidence of a seasoned craftsman, he opened the doors to his own workshop in Paris. It was not just any workshop. It was a place where the magic of travel met the artistry of design. Louis Vuitton's workshop was a beacon for travelers who desired more than just luggage. They sought pieces that would stand the test of time and journey. Vuitton answered their call with his groundbreaking flat-top trunk. Unlike the rounded trunks of old, which were cumbersome and ill-fitted for the new modes of transport, his trunks were stackable and sturdy, a perfect companion for the trains and ships that now carried people across continents. But Louis did not stop there. He introduced a lock so secure that it challenged even the most skilled of thieves. The unpickable lock was a marvel of its time, ensuring that the treasures within the trunks remained safe. This innovation was not just about security. It was a statement of trust, a promise from Louis Vuitton to his customers that their belongings were as precious to him as they were to them. These were not mere trunks. They were symbols of adventure and assurance, carrying within them the stories of their owners and the silent signature of their maker. Louis Vuitton had not only founded a workshop, he had laid the cornerstone of a legacy that would define luxury travel for generations to come. Legacy and expansion. After Louis Vuitton's passing in 1892, the flame of his legacy was passed to his son, Georges Vuitton. Georges was not just a bearer of his father's name, but also of his vision. Under his stewardship, the brand that Louis had founded with his own hands began to reach across borders and seas. The small workshop in Paris blossomed into an international symbol of luxury. Georges Vuitton was a pioneer in his own right, introducing the iconic monogram canvas that featured the interlocking LV, flowers, and diamonds. This design was not just a mark of craftsmanship. It was a badge of luxury, a signature that adorned everything from trunks to handbags. The brand's expansion was meteoric, with stores opening in fashion capitals like London, New York, and Buenos Aires. Louis Vuitton became more than a name. It became a statement. As the 20th century unfolded, Louis Vuitton continued to be the epitome of high fashion. The brand's association with luxury was not just about the products it created, but the lifestyle it represented. It was a symbol of elegance, an accessory to the lives of the rich and famous, and a must-have for anyone who desired to touch the essence of sophistication. Louis Vuitton had become a global powerhouse, a name that whispered the promise of quality and the assurance of status. It was, and continues to be, a timeless emblem of fashion and luxury. From the humble beginnings on the streets of Paris to the pinnacle of global luxury, Louis Vuitton's story is a testament to the power of resilience and the spirit of innovation. Share your thoughts on this remarkable tale and let us know how it inspires you in your own journey to success. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories and inspiring content.